Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. This is Pamela's Intuitive Heart, and this is your full moon reading for the last full moon of this year. So, hi Aquarius, come on in. We're going to dive into where you're deluding yourself, what you're missing, what perceptions need to be shifted, what requires further investigation, and what possibilities are trying to present themselves. So this is a big full moon. It feels big. It's a full moon in Gemini, so communications are going to be key. So Spirit, please come close and give me the messages for Aquarius on their full moon reading. All right, so where are you deluding yourself? A decision. What are you missing? Oof, there's a secret. What perceptions need to be shifted? Temperance. What requires further investigation? This love connection. And what possibilities are ready to present themselves? That is the Page of Pentacles, or Daughter of Pentacles. And that, my friends, my dear Aquarius, is a new project. New project in the 3D. This can be a new job, new profession, new promotion, new business. It also could be a message about, business or a project or promotion, etc. So let's do some clarifying. This, of course, every once in a while, where is that? Oh, it's buried. This is going to be fun. Pardon me for a second while I rearrange everything to get... I'm going to peek at the Two of Wands because every once in a while, my brain freezes. My human brain goes, whoop, I forgot everything I know. So, in the where you're deluding yourself, we get this Two of Wands. And that is the direction you're going in. So, it's clear you're on your way to success. You're focused on a goal and have boldly pointed all efforts in that direction. So, and that is also, this card also talks about becoming aware of your thought patterns, specifically towards yourself. What is the quality and tone of your thoughts? So this can be a couple things, because again, general reading. So this can be, you're deluding yourself. Some of you are deluding yourself in the direction you're going. You think you're on the right direction. You're working hard. You think that's the right thing. And some of you are going the right direction, but you are not talking nice to yourself. You need to check the self language and how well you're treating yourself on your journey. So the full moon is bringing that out wide open. So yeah, that'll be different for each Aquarius. So you get to fill in the blanks, Aquarius. You are in charge of your destiny. You are missing a secret. There is a secret or a lie, or somebody's keeping something from you, or you're keeping something from somebody. But I think it's you. Somebody's keeping a secret, it feels like, or they're not telling you something. Secrets aren't always bad. Sometimes it's just, keeping our thoughts to ourselves because they don't need to come out of our mouth. Every thought that comes in my head does not need to come out of my mouth. So I get that. So it's going to be a little different for each Aquarius, but I would definitely lean into and double check what you're missing. And this is going to be a trust your gut kind of thing. And we're going to clarify, so hang in there. What perceptions need to be shifted is the Temperance card. So how this is temperance is, balancing opposing forces together to, center and calm. So your perception of how to do that needs to be shifted, or what perceptions need to be shifted. Yeah, it's your idea, how you are perceiving these opposing forces is what needs to be shifted so you can bring it into balance. That's what that's going to be. What is requiring further investigation, dear Aquarius, is this new love connection. This is a love connection or a connection. Doesn't have to be, it can be platonic love. It can be love with a new job, a new promotion. It can be any kind of a love. It's usually a relationship. This one definitely feels like, a person to person, so either romantic or otherwise. That's what needs to be investigated further, is this love connection. And then what possibilities are ready to present themselves is this message of a new project, new promotion, or finances, or there is a new project or new promotion or new something coming along in the Pentacles. That's in the earthly realm. Most often this is finances. So That's what the possibilities are ready to show themselves. Yay. For this full moon. Remember this full moon reading? So this full moon has lots to say. I love that first question. It cracks me up. So Spirit, let's clarify each one of these cards, please, for Aquarius for their full moon. Full moon is in Gemini. Gemini is the planet of communication. So let's clarify. So where you're deluding yourself, which is your direction or which way you're going, or how you're talking to yourself about it, your self-talk, it's clarified by the Six of Swords. You need to move on. This is a rise above that ish. And I think now that we've clarified, I think this is more about how your self-talk is, how you're talking to yourself. It's not positive. So this card is the Six of Swords, and swords are your thoughts and words and intellect. And this is saying rise above, move above and beyond, rise above all that negative talk, negative thinking, the anxiety, other people's stupid opinions. Rise above. That's what that's clarifying. That's what you need to be. You were deluding yourself. Not talking nice to yourself. That's not how you win. You don't win by, self-deprecating inner talk, and because that comes out in your, 3D behavior. So yeah, rising above, taking your thoughts and rising above is how you clarify that. So what you're missing, this secret. Yeah, secret. Missing secret is the Ten of Wands. It's clarified by the Ten of Wands. So whatever you're missing, this secret you're not saying, or somebody's not saying to you, is they are so friggin' exhausted. This is the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Wands is a huge burden. You see, she's got the weight of that world on her back. So that's what you're missing, is how exhausted whoever this person is. This can be you, it can be somebody around you. How exhausted they are about carrying the world on their back. Now, the good side of this card is this particular most of the Ten of Wands, you can just put them down. Put down that burden. So whatever you were missing, take a little check around yourself and your circle and see who is overburdened. See who's overburdened. So, and they're not saying anything. They're not saying it. They're not speaking it, but they are exhausted. So I like that. I like that better than a secret or a bad secret. That's just a stoic secret that somebody's keeping. So just check in your periphery and find out who that is. And if it's you, take a break. We're going to need a break. It's the full moon, so lots of stuff going on this weekend, energetically speaking. What perception needs to be shifted is this Temperance card, and that's clarified by the Hermit. All right, you need to learn more. You need to do this yourself. This is your idea. Your perception of temperance needs to shift, so you need to go within. This is the Hermit card, and that's a card of going within, digging deep, doing your internal work, asking yourself the questions, getting this different perspective too, because this particular Hermit is standing on the top of the mountain, balancing on that circular whatever that is, and getting completely different perspective from a elevated position. So that is what Spirit is saying here, clarifying this perception that needs to be shifted is elevate your perception of temperance, of big opposing forces. Elevate your perception and look at it from a higher viewpoint. Just step into your higher self. Let's go to whatever requires further investigation. Is this love connection? Aquarius. Same card. So, what requires further investigation? Two of Cups. Clarified by the Two of Cups. So, this is you need to dig into this connection. Whatever this love connection is, new love connection or a reconnection, you need to dive into it on this full moon. The energy is huge for it because do you know what the odds are of the same card from two different decks shuffled at two different times? What it takes for that to happen. This is spirit. This is tarot. This is spirit through tarot saying, I meant what I said. There's a love connection you need to check into. You need to lean into that and investigate that connection. And then the possibility that's ready to show, which is this new project or a message about a new project, is clarified by the Four of Swords. And that is you know, it's trying to show itself, but it's clarified by a rest card. Like this is the Four of Cords. So you need a respite. This is a break. So this is a little delay. So this is ready to come in. This possibility on this full moon, this message about a project, a promotion, a new job opportunity, a new business, etc. Whatever, whether it's a message or an actual offer, it's clarified by the Four of Swords. So it's gonna come in slow, or it feels almost like it's stalled. It might stall. Ooh, it might stall. That's what that is. So whatever this that's trying to reveal itself, it stalls. Doesn't mean it's not coming, but it is going to stall. That energy just, whew, that changed like that. And this is going to be in your perceptions. This will be how you perceive. I think if you lean more into the moving on and looking at things from a different perspective, finding out who's so burdened so they can put down that burden, leaning into this new love connection, Aquarius. Wow. Let's get a message from Spirit. So Spirit, please give us a message for Aquarius about their full moon reading. What do they need to know? What does Aquarius need to know from Spirit about the full moon? One more. I was almost done, and then they're like, no, one more. All right. Creation. That is one of my favorite cards in the Oracle of the Naughty Weave. This is the creation card. So Spirit is saying, whatever, Aquarius, you are so powerful. You are so powerful. The power of creation is it's at your fingertips. You just, so focus on what you want to create. Take your mind, see here, you got to take your mind off of what you don't want. You got to take your mind, you got to elevate your opinions or your perspectives. You got to, you know, check in with the people around you to see who's, you know, feeling very, very burdened. And if that's you, you need to check in with yourself. And because you can create whatever you want. You can create this new love connection and this new opportunity. So it's essentially, this is I think this is the second. Yeah, this might be the second reading I've done today where it's, I keep getting, Spirit keeps giving me the same quote from the Wizard of Oz as, you had the power all along. Dorothy, you had the power all along to go home. You know, click your heels and go home. You had the power all along. So regardless of gender, doesn't matter if you're a Dorothy or a David or whatever you are, this power of creation, you are ultimately responsible for every piece of your life. If you change your perceptions, and the full moon is a great time. It's the last full moon. This is the last full moon of 2021. And so what do you want to create? What do you want to let go of? It's full moon. So what do you want to let go of? And then you have to let go of something for creation. You know, creation is, things have to end for new things to begin. So what do you want to create for the next year is essentially what that is about. So thank you so much for watching, Aquarius. I really appreciate it. Remember to do the like, subscribe thing, share, and stay tuned for future videos.